How would you define an investment strategy? What type of investor are you? Do you teach yourself investment management in order to meet specific goals? Or you may not understand how to evaluate risk and where to get started? Well, you are not alone. The truth is, masses of people are poor in managing their investment assets, if they have any. Hi doers! My name is Pat VC, and today we are going to discuss 3 fundamental wealth investment strategies at a tailor-made time horizon. And for those who see my video for the first time, I'm sharing knowledge about topics related to 7 pillars of life. These pillars have gone through my life and are about wealth, elite skills, finances, investing, growing, scaling, leveraging, etc. If you want to find out more, I include below the link to the video and you can watch it later, because there you will discover all 7 pillars of life. So, setting you now in the right way, today's topic belongs to the 5th pillar, that is called invest to grow wealth. Circling back to the first question, how would you define an investment strategy? My definition is simple. I divide investment strategy into 5 categories: health investment, skill investment, mindset investment, wealth investment, and relationship investment. And in this video, I want to focus on the number 4, which is the wealth investment strategy. But I'm not going to teach you what you should do, because as I always say, I want to take you through the 7 pillars of my life's journey about what I learn, implement, and execute. No BS. So before we move deeper into various types of wealth investment assets, I cannot emphasize more one thing. In the first place, you must invest in yourself. Your brain is the most precious asset that you have with the highest ROI in order to generate unlimited earned income. Here is an example. Let's say you are a cafe business specialist and you earn around 3K per month. Now you find a coach that teaches you how to increase self-confidence, minimize resistance, how to connect and communicate with business owners. So you tell me what will happen. Chances are you will never be the same person as before, because after that you might double or triple your income by charging more and working with advanced clients. So tell me, what kind of ROI is that? 100, 200, 500%? I let you immerse into it. Another example can be with my elite SEO skills. I'm in this industry for over a decade and have been working with exceptional clients. I've learned recently something advanced on how to increase my income. Now, facing the challenge of handling 2 larger projects, where I strategize to generate additional net profit through content marketing. And because of my skills, I ask to earn more because of bringing profit to the company. Can you see the potential? So, if you are good at improving your active income, the next step is to understand the deeper principle of money. My recommendation is to start with the book How Money Works. This book gives you a fundamental base of how money makes the world. It exposes the difference between wealth and income, or how the government controls the money. But for now, I want to talk about 3 wealth investment strategies. If you have watched my previous video called Pay Yourself First, you may have heard about several golden buckets. And every bucket's purpose is for concrete investment strategy. Let's have a look deeper at 3 of them. Number 1, an investment strategy in real estate. This year, I'm purchasing 1, if not 2 units. One deal is already under the contract with an agreed purchase price and time. But here is something important I want you to know. In the beginning, my first biggest struggle was to find the right people and build trust. I treat real estate as a long-term strategy to buy and hold. The plan is simple: to fix the unit and rent it. And the goal is to produce positive cash flow every month. So anytime my real estate agent sends me deals to review around our location we operate, I'm very strict with numbers because the majority of deals don't fit my criteria. And I want to make sure I have the right math and make money when I buy. The second wealth investment strategy is in the public market. I focus on two sectors. The first sector is financially larger established business development companies that pay high double-digit yield dividends, consequently year over year. Yes, even this type of company exists. So as you go along, and this is important for you, it's not about looking at a great is the dividend yield with your return. That's lousy evaluation. You rather need to understand the sector of nature of the company. Ask yourself and analyze why dividend yield is higher than average and what kind of risk you can tolerate. Don't be amateur. Instead, be a professional. And the second sector is a nascent growing wealth industry that really touches my interest in a high degree. Because I not only believe in these companies, but I see the tremendous impact that they already have on millions and millions of people. On top of that, I believe these companies will perform well over time because of their strong branding. That means the value of stocks will appreciate over time, and afterward they might include dividends for their shareholders. To understand what I'm talking about, I give you an example with one well-known company. But big disclaimer, I have no affiliate relationship with any company I mention in this video or any other videos on my channel. Have you stumbled upon Corona beer at your supermarket? So its producer is called Constellation Brands, which is international beverage alcohol company founded in 1945. Now imagine, if you had invested 100 in January 1990 when the price for one share was 64 cents, what would have happened today? You would have 2,812 shares worth $482,793 with a compounding dividend reinvestment plan since 2015. Do you see the power of the compounding effect? But you may argue the time is already gone with Constellation Brands. If you are a long-term investor, I can show you three growing industries that drive predictable profit similar to the essential sector where Coca-Cola or Constellation Brands operate their empires. And imagine you are operating in the growing industry and you know where to invest your money for the long term. So whenever I consider investing in a particular publicly traded healthcare company, I want to be as close as possible to its IPOs as an investor or key shareholder. And I invest in a company that I understand its purpose because I study the company's balance sheet, and most importantly, if all this makes sense, I would buy that company. I never invest in charts or stock in the short term. And finally, the third wealth investment strategy is interest income. If you prefer companies that pay interest income over a fixed period, you will like this strategy. When you find a perfect fit company that demands to raise money and you do your thorough due diligence on numbers and the company resonates with you, why not to go for this deal? Now, I don't prefer government bonds or other interest income from institutions. I choose only particular companies to help them grow. Here is an example. I invested in a Swiss real estate company that leverages blockchain technology. But before that, what I did first, I connected with owners on LinkedIn, had several chats to build a relationship with them. And after that, I invested in digital bonds that will mature in 25 years. These digital bonds pay monthly interest income plus rental income. I like this deal a lot. So these are just 3 well-fundamental investment strategies that I believe you should teach yourself at a tailor-made time horizon. Of course, there are more assets that I diversify and invest in, but about that in my future video. But remember, the number 1 is always an investment in yourself. Because you must take control of your life. Because you want to become a doer. Now you tell me, how do you teach yourself investment strategies? Or are you going to implement one of them from this video? Give me a comment below and hit the like button to prove that you are a doer. And don't forget to watch a video about 7 pillars of life. I look forward to seeing you next time.